Well, this is Anna trying something different. I love these headphones so much, I don't want to stop wearing them. Anyway, so right now in the industry, we have quite a backup. Last year, there was the strikes. There was the acting strike and the writing strike, and now it's a video game strike. And also, the casting directors are also fighting for their rights. So, yes, this is why people keep saying stay alive till 2025. Well, it's September 1st of 2024. We got to make the rest of this year actually count. Now, I got backed up because, well, I had a housing crisis like part of last year, which started the year months before that. Anyway, so it's pretty easy to get discouraged these days. Boy, there are a lot of people out there, like, well, especially in the town and the big towns, that are going to discourage you. And they'll talk about how they have this big experience, and some of them do, and some of them don't. But none of the people who have ever been discouraged or unkind to me have ever been people who've been very famous. Like, none of them are famous at all, or have ever been series regulars. And the people I've met who are the series regulars, people with big parts, they are wonderfully kind. I got to meet Wendy Braun. There was a live seminar with her about 5 or 6 years ago, and she's so kind. She's really sweet. You definitely check out her program. It's about actor mindset, which is very important. It is important. Yeah. I mean, I have lots of stories like the guy who tried to steal my script. He came in as like a producer. He amassed his own crew, which I don't know if was true or not. He amassed his own crew and then he launched his plan to steal my script, fundamentally rewrite it, and kick me out of an acting part. Well, yeah, that was not going to happen. And then there was like one of the worst speeches I got was when I was like 26. And I was going to go back to LA. It was that 2010 move that did not work so great. That is a terribly long story. Yeah, this girl is from like University of Washington. She was 19 and she thought that she knew the industry. And she's talking about how all these amateur people were bringing down the jobs in the industry. And then I was talking to her and she said, I was talking about going back to LA. She said, "Oh, I don't want to burst your bubble." And I thought, what? Because when someone's talking smack, I'm going to find out what you're talking about. So yes. And so she gave this long speech about how you weren't going to get a really terrible job. You have no business going there. And for some reason, I was thoroughly convinced because I attempted to move to New York right after I got out of drama studio in London in 2008, right before that was the recession. That was really terrible. And I thought, and I went outside and burst into tears. I mean, the girl had no point. She also claimed to be friends with Francis Bean Cobain, Kurt Cobain, and Courtney Love's daughter. I don't think so. Yeah. But these days, it's not the time to pull rank. It's not the time to say, "Oh, I'm so superior to you." And or in the words of that one guy who was listing his representation, he said, "Do your own work. Don't contact my representation." But why wouldn't I? What if I have guest star credits or something? Look at my dream managers for acting. Says, "We only take people who have multiple current guest star and above credits on network television." I just said network television, so yay. Network guest star current roles. Okay. Yeah, I have to get in the room where it happens. But I've heard from people with a theatrical agent that they're not getting in the room, that there's just not much going on right now. I have the best commercial agent ever. And I did get to audition for, it was a sad commercial like 2 weeks ago. Now, I didn't get it, but I'm really very glad. I think in person is a great way to audition. Though I have to earn as much money as possible, so I have to be available for my day job of substitute teaching. And I don't plan to ever do any posts talking about that because it's all incredibly confidential. And besides, I want you to know me as an actress, writer, producer, and singer. I don't want you to know me as what my day job is. Yeah. Always beware of false mentors. People make promises they can't keep. But in the end, they don't respect you. They do not care about you one bit. They think that you're beneath them. And yes, some people have years of experience. They have done big things, but no matter what you achieve, it doesn't make you superior to other people. It just means you achieve great things. And I'm really glad that you made like $1 million in residuals. But In the end, be nice.